What's up, guys? I just wanted to talk a little bit about the future of my YouTube channel. I've been experimenting with lots of different styles and finding my voice and kind of adapting my content to where I want it to be. But one of the biggest things I realized I needed to change was making my videos more intentional. I used to, for the first 8 years of my YouTube channel, I was just vlogging or making B-roll edits from B-roll I captured, or making travel videos, and shocker, none of my videos got really any views. And so the past few months I've been still exploring different types of topics that I want to talk about, but finding a lot more direction with my future videos. Some of my videos are going to be fully scripted, but I still want some videos that's just me kind of talking candidly. But one thing I know for sure is I'm going to be focusing on YouTube, and I have a new series I've been working on called Movements that is really me exploring the history of different art movements and the different artists behind them. Really what I'm looking for are inspiring stories and to learn more about what I'm genuinely interested in, and that's art. And I want to kind of take a step back and look at art from a higher level than just paintings on a canvas, and explore art philosophy and what it means to make art versus content. Really just be researching these topics I'm interested in, putting them in videos. In the movement series, I'm going to be talking about, Cubism. I already made a little Instagram video and TikTok on Impressionism and Claude Monet, and that was really what kind of sparked the fire under this new vein of content ideas, because I've always loved learning about artists, and Claude Monet is a family favorite type of artist. My dad loves Claude Monet. My grandma, she lived in France and speaks French and loves Impressionism and art, and she's a phenomenal artist as well. And so diving in deeper, and I really want to connect the dots of inspiration of even the artists today and how they were inspired by artists that nobody's talking about, that there's so much that we can learn from and so much value in history and culture. And so first I started with this Claude Monet video, and then quickly found myself writing scripts on other artists and other movements, and decided to bundle it into a series where I can explore these different art movements and talk about them, called Movements. The first episode will hopefully be out in 1 to 2 weeks. I'm gonna start ripping these soon, but I'm also going to be, splicing in some other videos on my channel here and there. Videos like this of just me talking, and maybe other individual ideas that I might have. I'm still gonna be posting and clipping this up for other social media platforms, but my main focus is really going to be on YouTube, and doubling down on making some videos that are actually valuable and interesting, and maybe videos that people are going to be searching for that are also interested in these topics, and also finding ways to make my art better, and really exploring just the philosophy, the mindset behind a lot of these artists and a lot of these art movements. Because what's really interesting about art movements to me is that they come out of shock and out of rebellion from the previous movement. And so following these movements from one to the next, you can see where aspects of this movement, inspired this one. You can see where Cubism inspired Surrealism, or Impressionism inspired Post-Impressionism, or, and talking about even more artists and contemporary artists and their stories, especially some of these artists that are kind of in this world of art that's hard to understand. I'm really interested in diving into, and you see art that you're like, this looks like a kid drew it. It looks like some chicken scratches on paper, and then it's worth millions of dollars and has this profound meaning behind it. I want to explore that also. And so this movement series is really just going to be an outlet for me to learn and express my research that I'm learning, and hopefully inspire some artists out there to find a new perspective to their art. Because art can be made in so many different ways, so many different mediums, so many different intentions and motives behind the art that you're making. And really, I love the process of experimenting and learning about those different art forms, but also honing in on my craft and exploring some of these artists that just changed the world, changed the game completely, shattered our understanding of what art is supposed to do. Because really, prior to the 1800s, art was so similar and was very restricted. You know, if you wanted to paint something, you needed to either see someone else's painting, see it in real life, but there was no photos, no videos. And so you either had to paint from memory, paint from what you see. People were just painting like things to look realistic, and there was not a lot of exploration outside of that in the terms of mainstream and academic art. But then we get into this whole world of modern art that is like an infinite rabbit hole that I'm jumping down to just explore what was going through Picasso's head when he started Cubism. Like, what in his life inspired his art to change? What is the story behind Jean-Michel Basquiat that would make him so influential to people like Jay-Z or The Weeknd or Kanye, artists today that are directly inspired by these incredible artists? And so hopefully you guys are interested and find some value in these topics. Drop some comments below of artists that you like, or some of your thoughts on this video. And I'm excited to just start getting more videos out and have you guys check them out. With my scripted videos, I'm going to be using this software that I've been part of the team building to script my videos and to shoot them. And so I'm excited to be like using Vidi more and have some of you guys check it out. But then some of my other videos are going to be more like this. I might still do some vlogs here and there, some travel videos here and there, podcast, new series ideas, collaborations, but really I'm just going to be exploring, ripping through these boundaries. You know, creating content is uncomfortable and hard. Creating art is really hard and really uncomfortable. And so even topics like, you know, content versus art are things I want to talk about on my page. Because yeah, over my journey, I've had so many different interpretations of the words content and the word art, and what it means to create content, or what it means to make art, what it means to be a marketer, what it means to be an artist, all these different labels. But hopefully you guys fuck with these videos. I want to make them fun and interesting and entertaining, but still have some sort of value and some sort of takeaway. So be on the lookout. Movement series coming soon. Drop a like, subscribe for your boy, and we'll catch you soon. New videos on the way.